hee hee.
Hello. Hello, hello. How is everybody doing today? It is good to see all of you. Let's go through and give everybody a little hello here. Hello, Suvi. GG on first. We don't have an official first command here, but you got it today. Clearly, you were first in the works. Steffi, hello. I hope working is going okay. 2 bits. Hello, hello, hello. Jack. Hello. Hi. Good to see you. Good to see you. I see we got a little talking about Michelle Rodriguez going on here. Spicy. Suvi agrees. Smash. We have a cockatiel? What a cute little thing. And we have everybody saying hello to each other, which I love so much. So cute. Tubas asked, how's everybody's weekend? Sivi says, mine was stupid dookie poo. But only way is up. I'm sorry to hear that, Sivi. If you feel like sharing any of the stupid dookie, I'm more than happy to listen. It was nice to hang out with you in Chris's Discord, though. At least that was fun. Although that was like, that was already today for you. Whoa! Excuse you. Who said you could fart in here? Suvi's got something going on there. Ripping ass. Patty says, silver linings and shit, hell yeah. Last week sucked, so I tried to really use the weekend as an attitude adjustment. Yeah, I'm still holding you in my heart, 2 bits. I hope that, yeah, I hope that things get smoother from here, or easier. It may be a long ways from that, but Jack says, I was doing DoorDash. Jack making that coin, I wish. DoorDash is pretty difficult, isn't it? I feel like that's what, whenever I talk to at least Uber drivers, I guess that's not the same as DoorDash, but I imagine that the economics are somewhat the same for it. But they just mentioned that it's like, it's really squeezed. That's really tight when you factor in all the time that goes into it and maintenance and all that kind of stuff. Let's see. Peekaboo! Shares the dookie. Yeah. Suvi says, never been to Uvu Javer. What is Uvu Javer? I am unfamiliar. I'm unfamiliar with this thing. Oops, wrong window. Overdriver. Uber driver. Uber driver Vine. Oh, okay. You know what we need on this channel? We need to get some classic Vines in here. I think we need to work on that. I keep having like these intentions on the days that I'm not streaming to like do stuff to improve stream. Like in my head there's like this gigantic list of like things to do, whether it's like aesthetics to clean up or like videos to integrate or different kind of commands. Yeah, we had pupper. Oh, there's more pupper. We can go to wide cam, see if we can catch more pupper. We have a little May. Hi, sweet May. Uh-oh, I lost chat. But then it always ends up being like an hour before a stream, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll chip away at the list a little bit. I finally get it now. I've heard streamers talk about that so frequently, where they're like, yeah, I keep meaning to do stream stuff when I'm not streaming, and then I don't, and I'm like, I get it. I get the struggle. The child, pupper, the puppy, oh my goodness. Well, some of y'all checked in on how your weekends were. How about how were your days? The weekend sounds like it was maybe a little rough, a little bungled. Or 2bits was doing an attitude adjustment, which is very commendable to be jumping to that as an impulse. Very, very commendable. On my side of things, the dogs are finally done pooping everywhere. I'm so excited, you guys. I no longer have to do so much poop abatement. Holy moly. That was by far the worst poopening that I've ever been subjected to. And of course, I'm very glad that they are all individually feeling better. It's never fun not feeling good. And I know what it feels like to have the poops. We've all been there. And I feel like for dogs, it's like extra complicated, right? Because they know they're supposed to go outside, but they don't exactly have control of that. They can come like ask me and signal me, and some of them are good about like communicating that. Like Gregor will come up to me and he'll just sit there and just like he'll stare at me and he'll be like, "Oh, you are very politely saying I need to go, Mom." But some of them are not good at asking. And then overnight, like when I'm sleeping. So, happy for them, happy for me. I'm a little selfish in this regard. I was thoroughly done scraping up poop and washing poopy things. So that's like my big, huge win for the weekend. Other big win for the weekend, Suvi was there, Jack was there. We watched Machete in Super Chris's Discord, and that was super fun. That was super duper fun. The movie is, so it's like an action movie from, I think like 2010. And it's based around the border crisis, right? And so they sort of like jump into the politics of all of it in almost kind of like an Idiocracy way. where, you know, the movie Idiocracy, it's like they do this like sort of dystopic projection of the future. And it's like really a really silly kind of satire and commentary on the present day as it was. But then it just becomes, it's like no longer parody. You watch it now and it's like, oh, this is exactly what happened. we had the warning signs, and yet we missed them all. So it's an action movie, but it really does not take itself too seriously. Like you can often tell that it's aware of itself. It's aware of like kind of like overboardness in all regards, and it sort of pokes fun at itself. But that movie is stacked. Hi Petra, welcome in. Michelle Rodriguez, Jessica Alba, Lindsay Lohan, Robert De Niro. And then I always forget the lead actor's name. Danny Trejo. Excellent way to spend 2 hours, honestly. Highly recommend. But it was super fun. Yeah, getting to watch that with some folks. So let's catch up with y'all. Oh my goodness. The chat windows are so hard to navigate sometimes. 2-Bit says, I was supposed to go to the beach, but I had to bail because I had shit to do that I couldn't ignore. That makes sense. 2-Bits, I'm trying to remember, are you Florida? I'm trying to think of which beach you're near. Don't feel obligated to say either. If that's like hidden stuff. But I play a show on the beach tomorrow, so I guess I'll still get to go. Oh, cool. 2-Bits, do you... I mean, this feels like a silly question, but I don't think it is. Like, do you still enjoy performing, or has it become kind of like the grind, you know? I hope it's still something that's enjoyable. Machete, don't text. At one point, the main character refers to himself in third person. Good evening, Petra. I like this emote here. It's very cute. Suvi is smoking indoors. Disc, Suvi. Jack says it was much better than I expected. Volt, hello. Food morning to you too. Food Monday to you. Jack says I'm in Florida, unfortunately. Petra says, I won't tell if you won't. I'm not sure what that's regarding. That could be a lot of things. Food morning. I meant good morning. I kind of figured, hey, Slap! Welcome on in. Shaking that booty. Thank you for shaking your buns at me. I appreciate it. Suvi says, I'm in Finland. We may or may not have another Finnish person in chat. I will leave that to them to self-identify if they so please. Mannery Park Films says, Rexler in chat, what is up? Hello, Mannery Park Films. It's good to see you in here.
Jason, you guys know this movie?
Welcome. Very nice to have you here.
People who've seen it will remember. There's a part where Freddy has to choose between killing a white girl and killing a black girl. And Freddy says, how sweet, dark meat. And then he goes, yeah. And there's like a collective groan in the audience in the theater when I watched it. Like people were disappointed in Freddy Krueger.
For everybody who just came in,
Murdering children with your needle gloves.
how was your day?
Racism?
How was your weekend? We do have our priorities in order. Murdering kids with needle gloves, A-okay.
Making it very hard to cheer for you, Freddy Krueger. Now we want Jason to win.
And we got little Barry over
Master
here.
Monster, but he's no bigot.
Little cutie. Petra says, I'm up late. I was building Craig Command Squad. Ooh. I'm trying to catch up on some pear seeds. But it was kind of overcasting. The peak is tomorrow. I'm hoping there's clear skies. Wait, what are pear seeds? There are actually 4 doggos in here. You may end up seeing some of them. Yeah, the I'm not racist groans are funny. 6 pools. Oh, meteor shower. Oh, that's very cool. Yeah, I hope you have clear skies too. That'd be nice. Are you doing any pictures or anything? Does that stuff even photograph? Or is that you just have to record that in your brain? Slap says, 6 pools left, crushing the grind. What do we mean by pools here? What 6 pools left? Meteor shower, shooting stars. Oh, 4 of them. Wow, that's insane. Mannery, I have news for you. This used to be a 12 dog household. Not so much of my choosing. It was my former partner had a dog collecting problem. Mabel just joined us up here. So 4, and that's Goose. 4 feels, 12 is way too many, to be honest. Once you get to like the number 10, okay, hold on. Like once you get to like the number 6, I think your house is a dog pack and you're just a part of it. It's no longer like a human and pet relationship. It's like you are one of the pack and you're just trying to manage it. Once you get to 10, you're basically on a dog farm. You live inside of a dog farm. And at that point you're just the farmer trying to keep roost over over everything. So I'm very glad to be down to 4. At times it's still a lot, like when they have diarrhea. Slap says, we had a dope meteor shower in Cali recently. Oh, cool. If you have a badass telescope camera, you can, but light pollution makes it difficult. Okay. Yeah, 12 is so many. Whoa, you cleaned 20 pools on Monday. GG's, Slap. That feels like a lot of pools. So now I understand the grind. You're in the grind right now. Day job as pool boy. Okay. Exactly, it's just a kennel and you live here. Dr. Marshy, welcome on back. Good to see you. Hi. Suvi says, I'm struggling. I just thought legit had younger Sigourney Weaver on the screen. Sleep is for the mentally stable. I wish that I could read what I presume is Finnish in front of me. One of these days, I have ambitions to like learn all of the languages. $20 on Monday, and 24 on Tuesday, 19 on Wednesday, and 16 on Thursday. Is this like a pretty like normal load for like if we were to take a survey of pool cleaners, I was gonna say pool boys, but there's something that feels wrong about it. Is that a pretty typical load, or are you just like Mr. Grind on the grind? Nah, pool boys are lazy. Fridays are for repair and other stuff. Ooh, cool. Okay, so the new Naked Gun is funny. I'm excited about that. When I was little, I really liked the Naked Gun franchise. I think I was probably too young to get 80% of the humor that was going on, but it's one of those things where it's probably quite a lot nostalgia based, right? Where it's like the people around you were happy and laughing, and so you just get positive vibes around it. I'm glad they did the franchise well. Let's see. Oh, I turned it off, didn't I? We are adding a new feature today. We have question of the day. It'll pop up occasionally throughout the stream, but you can also trigger it at any time with QOTD. So I'll just throw this out to chat. What is your favorite topic to read or learn about, and why does it pique your interest? And I'll answer that too once I get caught up with y'all. Death corrects sleep debt. Wow. That's quite the phrase. I presume this is the translation of what Petra wrote. That was for a very long time, like very literally my life philosophy. It was like I can sleep when I'm dead. I guess that's a pretty common one, but let's see. I think at some point I need to get a mouse with a scroll wheel, because this little pad ain't doing it here. Oh, Jack is also happy that the Naked Gun is good. Okay, so most pool boys do like 30 a week. Okay, so you're out there like crushing the grind then. You're like 3 pool boys in one. You're the pool man. Volt asks, new Naked Gun where? It's in theaters, Volty. Dr. Marsh says, they stay true to the dumb slapstick style humor. Very nice. Very nice to hear. Pool boys make me think of those who go for rich cougars. Not saying anything about your person, but that's like, I think it's like the phrase pool boys. That's why it felt wrong to me, is it feels very cougar diminishing like or something. I was gonna use the word diminutive, and then I realized I'm not sure I have a great handle on what that word means. So I'll look that up later. Well, Holt says, what's the deal with airline food? Actually, cougars go for us, but never happened to me yet. Okay. Hi, Mia Mia. Welcome in. Thank you for announcing yourself with a fart. I love it. Okay, we got some real question of the day answers. Not Volt subtly ribbing me over here. I mean, Dr. Marsh, I suppose I'm officially like, am I cougar? Have I gone cougar yet? I'm knocking on the door of 40, so I feel like I'm no longer whatever the young version is. Subi says, I like to learn about random gruesome shit. Like basic example is how lobotomies are done. Okay. I kind of like it. I'm kind of there too in terms of like the the grotesque. I get on streaks where I get interest in that. Do you have any like favorite YouTube channels for this? I feel like there's a ton that are like the dark gruesome things. Mannery Park Film says, man, I want to see it because I love the first one a whole lot. Haven't seen the sequels, so I heard nothing but positive reviews for it, which that's great since this cynical world needs comedies these days, you know? I feel like that's so true. We need comedies, and I feel like there hasn't been a Naked Gun style comedy in a while that's just super silly in that kind of way. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe I haven't been paying attention to comedies enough. Amen to that. People need to learn to laugh again and not take things so seriously. I'm glad you like the music, Dr. Marsh. Was that? Oh no, Mannery. I'm glad you like the music. Sorry, I got 2 messages crossed. It's called Boogie Nights. Pool Boys 2 is a great film, or was it Bad Boys? Pool Boys 2 sounds very wholesome. It sure does. Humor's all fun and games, not an offense. Cougar is a state of mind. Omega lol. What is the cougar? What's the cougar cutoff? What's the age for cougar? Past 30. I'm past 38. I'm 39 years old. So based on that line, if y'all agree with that line. Okay, so 40. So next year I'll be a cougar. I'm cougar light. Thanks, Volty. I don't look a day over 38. Thank you. Let's see, for my answer for question of the day, and if any of the rest of you have your answers, feel free to throw them out there. I think for me, it's like the ancient civilizations really fascinate me. So like ancient Egypt for one, like Babylon. There was a podcast that I was listening to sort of at the start of the year, and then I fell off it at some point, but it was Fall of Civilizations. And so it just sort of like hopped around to a bunch of different civilizations. And so not all of them were like the old ones, but they did cover some of that. I think it's like the super old ones and then also the isolated ones. So like the Aztecs or the Incas. Yeah, those are like super interesting to me. I think it's because I don't know, there's like just this like feeling or vibe in hearing about that time where they're like, you can get reportings of like just normal human shit, like just normal, same old, everyday human things. Like in Babylon, they have like there were some like phrases or things documented where it's like, my boss is so dumb, he doesn't even know what we do all day. Like that kind of vibes, or like, I don't get paid enough for this shit. Or like, Jeff drinks too much. or like, you know, just like little phrases about like drinking too much. And it's like, oh, okay. So these people lived like 6,000 years ago or more. But it's still, and like the technology and everything was like so totally different, right? But it's still just like the same old human shit. But at the same time, it's like the vibe of like, so my brain is going a lot to the Babylon example, but it's like the biggest city that these people would have known of in their time was like 50,000 people. And just like how massive that must have felt to those people. And how like, I don't know, almost like cramped that might feel nowadays if like 50,000 people was the biggest place that you could go. And then just also like the distances between things back then. So it's like it might take you 3 days to get to the next like human city or something. Maybe there's like little towns and stuff along the way, but yeah, so that kind of stuff like captivates me. So that's my answer for question of the day. Dr. Marsh says, you? Question mark? I don't know, but I'm getting to be old as dirt in terms of years. Pedro says, own it. Immediately when I passed 30, I was like, this is it. Animal prints and denim jackets. And younger partners, here we go. I love that vibe. Do I need to get like some leopard print yoga pants? Is that in the mix now? I feel like leopard print yoga pants, and then like a 1980s windbreaker for some reason. This is feeling like a vibe. Jack says we need more farts. I agree. Can we get some farts from people? We can have up to 10 fart tracks playing simultaneously. So we should kind of take advantage of that at some point. Thank you. Manaru says, yes, we haven't had a great parody since Tropic Thunder, so it's been ages. Okay, so Tropic Thunder is where you would place the last kind of good parody film. Man, Tropic Thunder is so good. I need to watch that again. I've been meaning to for probably like 2 or 3 years now. And I just never get around to it. I have like a hard time scheduling myself to watch movies at home. I don't know what it is. It's like I'll sit there and watch Bob's Burgers for 2 hours, but I can't get myself to click over to a movie for 2 hours. Slap says, or people need to watch a trailer or a preview before going and being offended by the content. That's true. Yeah. A trailer very well may inform you. Suvi says, I'm a big fan of horror movies and true crime mostly. I remember being so fascinated by The Gray Man, Albert Fish, and I was like, whoa, that man was disturbed. Okay. Are there any like within TOS things you can tell us? I mean, maybe not the most gruesome, but like, what's his deal? I feel like people just go to movies and comedy shows knowing they're gonna hate it to cause drama. I can see some people. Suvi says, also movies-wise, my friend introduced me to some good films like Terrifier and Rob Zombie's cinematic universe. I didn't realize he had like what you'd consider a cinematic universe. Do all of his films kind of like thread together? And he's hella autistic, so he has cool, fun little info tidbits. Interesting. Cougar Light, Diet Cougar. I like Cougar Light. Cougar Zero. Mannery says, thank goodness we ain't watching the Friedberg Seltzer movies today. You know, the epic movie, disaster movie era. I don't know these at all. This is brand new information to me. I like movies a lot, but I feel like I knew that my movie knowledge was relatively shallow, but streaming has really highlighted that fact. People are mentioning things all the time where I'm just like, I have no idea. I have 0 point of reference for this. Oh my god, I love mythology shit. Yeah, mythology shit's pretty cool too. They were legit the worst. Suvi says, I'm huge into the Finnish pantheon and the intricate weave that is mythology. Like, it's all just the same, but versions of stories. Damn it, Jeff, not again. Who's Jeff? Mannery says, oh, same here, Greek mythology. Love the idea of Dionysus. I also like New Age paganism, though. I haven't gotten enough into New Age paganism. I feel like I've dabbled a little bit around the edges, but... Suvi says, Rex, I shit you not, I bought a leopard print lace trim top last year. That sounds pretty cool. I kind of want to see that. Now that's a vibe to garb Rex in. Maybe we'll have to, you know, because we had our pirate stream for the 24 hours, and I've been trying to think of like different like fun things we could do at different goals. Because okay, huge news, you guys, we hit over 200 followers on Friday, so that was super exciting. But yeah, as we have, you know, like streams often have like little follower goals and stuff. So maybe we can have the cougar costume party, the cougar party stream, or maybe for my 40th birthday, we can theme it cougar themed, and I can just be all out cougar vibes. I feel like also, does anybody remember, what is her name? I don't think it's Molly Shannon. Maybe it was Molly Shannon from SNL. The one who would do the fingers in the armpits and sniffing, but one of her characters, if I'm remembering her correctly, was the I'm 50 lady, where she would just keep saying, I'm 50. I do kicks, stretch, and kick. I'm 50. I think I butchered all of that, every aspect of it, but that's my other thought there. Sorry, was in the pool. Don't fart in the pool. Hey, Krister. Good to see you. Welcome. How's your day? How's your weekend? Also, we have a question of the day. Question of the day is, what topic do you like learning or reading about most? Or I feel like the more modern day version of that is like, what YouTube channels do you like the most? Hi, Lumpy. Welcome in. The heckling types. Rob Zombie movies are dope. Okay, so we've got more votes for Rob Zombie movies. Oh, okay. Okay, Suvi, thank you for sharing. Yeah, Olivia. The eating them that's quite a lot. Okay, so Petra actually has the knowledge. I just have like the appreciation of the things that went into my head, but I clearly don't hold them as well. Petra says, city of Ur was the biggest city of that era, Sumeria, Babylon. And it was around 60 to 70,000 people. Okay. And much more if you count people who live nearby. Biggest city without modern plumbing and stuff was medieval Paris, as far as I know. And it was around 1 million people. Imagine 1 million. Yeah, exactly. Imagine just like 1 million poopies every day with like no place for it to go. Yuck. I think this was like the era of cesspools, right? Where you just had like a big pool of your own shit that lived in the basement, and then occasionally like someone would come clean it out and take it out to the fields and use it as fertilizer. Coco! Hi. It's good to see you. Welcome in. How was your day? How was your weekend? It's very good to see you. Lumpy waves, hello, good evening. Lumpy is shocked. Oh, amazed. Amazed or shocked by something. I'm not sure what it is though, Lumpy, if you care to share. Well, you dodged the bullet then, Rex. Chloe, wait. Cola stream? Cougar light stream? My brain was jumping directly to cloaca stream. Cloaca stream when? I actually feel like we need to put a cloaca stream on the docket. Cougar redeem when? Exactly. Mannery says, congrats, Rex. I'm proud of you. Thank you. I have lost the reference to what it was about, but I'll take the encouragement. Stevie says, hype. I'll also dress up in my leopard print top and tight leather pants, or whatever cougars wear. It is Molly Shannon. Okay. Yes. The old noggin is working a little bit, at least. It's working a little bit. Oh, the congrats was probably the 200 followers. Yes, thank you. And a big pomp to my hair. Ooh, I'll have to study the hairstyles of cougars and get the whole cougar vibe down. Jack says, I've been feeling far too sleepy today. Originally, I wasn't gonna do DoorDash last night. Sorry to hear that, Jack. Christian says, I'm about to get back to work, so I'll just be lurking for a while. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you for coming in. As for the question of the day, I watch Twitch more than YouTube these days. As for reading, I enjoy historical fiction. Ooh, okay. Novels, but it's been a while. I should start reading again. I always have the ambition to read more. It always ends up just being like a book that pushes its way into my life. Like I think Dune was the last one to do that, where I just like, it felt like Dune kept on like knocking on my door. Like different people were talking about how much they loved the series or things like that. And I was finally like, okay. And then I just got obsessed with it for a little bit. Henry, the Florida man of Texas, hello! Welcome. Good to see you here. Suvi says Hen Russie. That's quite the name. Oh, amazed at the 200 followers. Okay, thank you, Lumpy. Oh, Bacon also loves Dune. Hell yeah! Oh, you've read the whole series. So the original 6 by what's his face? Not the Son, right? Because the Son ended up writing like 35 more of them. Explain the entirety of Cholo culture to Rex. Yeah, Suvi, get it right. That's a good question. I don't see anything in AutoMod, so it may just be an internet issue. Familiar with the webcomic questionable content? I'm unfamiliar. In reference to the cloacas, okay. For some reason, over in like the Dean Bratwurst Time Woes sphere, we ended up on a huge cloaca kick. And so everything has been cloacas lately. Opening the cloaca, massaging the cloaca, inverting the cloaca. There's just something very funny about them being multi-purpose holes. They're like I feel like they're like the USB. They're like the USB-C of meat holes. A universal port for all purposes. Shitting, pissing, fucking. Oh man. Bacon also, hello. It's good to see you. Was lurking a tad bit, but Dune being mentioned brought, yeah. The Dune, Frank. Thank you guys. I've noticed, this is the other thing in streaming that I've really started to like understand what streamers mean by it, is streamer brain, where it's just like you know something, and your brain is just like utterly unable to access it. It's just like, I knew that I knew Frank Herbert's name, but it was not going to come to me in the time of this conversation. And Russie, okay, it used to be your username. I kind of like it. I kind of wish you were still a Hen Russie, but I can know now. I can just know. I started that kick, Degen Bacon. Okay, Bacon is the origin of the cloaca. Hi, Psycho. Welcome. How was your day? How was your weekend? We're just doing a little bit more of checking in, just chatting before we move over to art. Bacon says, I said something about cloaca and it stuck and became a thing. Yeah. Once a cloaca is mentioned, it's gonna hang around for a while. Hello and welcome to the family-friendly Rex stream. It does pretty clearly denote in the title of the stream that this is 18 plus. I am a very 18 plus person, and this is a very 18 plus stream. Sometimes we're wholesome, and then sometimes, as Petra would say, we are whole. Some. Enjoy the lurk, Volt. Good to see you. Just dandy, waiting for my rice to finish cooking. Ooh, got you some Thai curry. Hell yeah. I love Thai food. I really want to cook some Thai curry, like a Penang. I should really start researching a Penang curry. I'm meaning to cook one around Thanksgiving. So like around Thanksgiving time, I usually do all the cooking for Thanksgiving except for the turkey, because I don't eat meat, so I don't want to prepare it. But it's become like so ritualistic that I wanted to throw in other stuff, because it's fun getting to cook for a bunch of people that you really love. And so I've started on the Tuesday before Thanksgiving doing like a big feast of another kind. So the first year was like Italian feast, and that one I was shooting for a 7-course dinner. I think I only got 5.5 courses to the table. And then last year I did an Indian feast, and that was also 5 courses, and I got all of those to the table. But it's fun kind of getting to do a lot of research on different And so I was thinking a Penang curry might be one of the courses for this year. So you just got me thinking about that. It's really dark here, very. Is it stormy, or are you in a part of the world where it gets dark already at this time? Then sometimes we are cloacasome. Exactly. Henry says, I change my username every 60 days or around that, so Hen Wrestley sadly had to go. That is so often, Henry. Is this very purposeful that you do this? Like, are you hiding out from the law? Or what's going on? You gotta use real coconut milk. Don't use the canned coconut milk. Oh, okay. Interesting. I feel like I've used coconut cream before. Is this incorrect? I wish I had paid attention to the clip. Pets. Do we have them up here? Chat's covering that. Yeah. We've got a little Gregor ear right here, and then our little Berry Boo lounging away. It gets a little bit hot this part of the day, like the AC just can't really keep up, so it's 77 degrees in here, so I feel like at this point the dogs just all begin to pancake and like, let us get cool. Hi, doggos! I think I've grown a bit from last year, but we'll post pics of the top in a bit. Okay. The Mafia is after Henry. Yeah, exactly, the Twitch Mafia. I wonder who the Twitch Mafia would be if there was a Twitch Mafia. Mannery says, yum yum, that's so delish. Thai curry is so fucking good. It is so fucking good. I feel like it's such an interesting, like, flavor complexity. Dan Clancy is coming after Henry. Yeah, it's a 6-year running bit with some streamers, so don't want to stop. Interesting. So it's like part of your persona then, to be constantly changing. Very cool. Let's see. So maybe some last things before I move over to art. Another super fun thing about Friday's stream. It was our first co-stream. So we finally broke ourselves in on co-streaming, and that was super fun. Time Woes had invited us to do Pummel Party as part of she was like hosting a big Pummel Party. So got to co-stream with Dean and Time Woes, and then there was a bunch of other folks there in the game as well. Bacon was hanging out in all of our rooms, so that was a super fun time. But also before that, we had the most utterly absurd Mario run that I think I've ever had. And granted, I don't have as many runs as some speedrunners do. Like, I've probably beat the game maybe between 75 and 100 times, something like that. But it was crazy. We did end up PBing, so our new PB is 2:52:39. Very excited. In the basement, we were up by 7 minutes. So we had 7 minutes. We were below previous PB by 7 minutes. And then I realized that I just completely forgot to grab one of the stars. And so we lost all of that time. Got back to like, I think 5 minutes ahead. And then just completely fell apart in the last like 4 stars. Just went completely off the rails. And so we lost like another 3 minutes there. So we still had like a very healthy 1 minute PB, which is like, that's pretty big. It's not super big given my time, but it's pretty big. But so I think tonight we're in for an excellent run. That's my hope. If I can just remember to not forget grabbing the 100 coin star in Jolly Roger Bay. We should be good. I think today we'll run for like a 250. That's what we'll aim for. And I think it's totally doable if I can just sort of keep it together a little bit. I did do some practice this weekend because I was just like super Mario'd out. Right now the Mario Summer League is going on, and that's where like a bunch of runners sign up for a league, and there's like teams, and then you get points for beating your personal bests and stuff. So there's just like a lot of energy in the Mario community right now, and so that was like firing me up. Yeah, maybe last two things I'll say before catching up with chat and moving us over to art would be if you guys have recommendations for spooky games. October is not that far away. I mean, it's still a little bit away. It's like 6 or 7 weeks. But I would love to, in October, do like spooky theme streams. I'm not exactly sure how to work it in yet. Like if maybe it'll be like a Saturday thing that we do, like spooky Saturdays, or maybe like a weekend thing, like spooky Saturday Sundays, and just have them be like shorter streams where I take on like a spooky game. Maybe it's indie, maybe it's something else. But if you guys have recommendations for that, I'd love to start kind of thinking about what that schedule looks like, and maybe throwing something in the Discord so that we can all get excited about like spooky October coming up. And then what else? So I announced this last stream, and I'll probably just kind of like keep announcing it here and there. But I think it'll be the first weekend in September. I'm planning to do a 720 star Mario run. So it's 6 120 star Mario runs back to back. And so I think that I plan to like somewhat frequently throw in kind of like these kooky, crazy challenge streams. So we just had our 24-hour stream, like, I guess it was only like 2 weeks ago. And I'm already sort of getting itchy for another one. So I think we'll probably bring like the pirate redeems back for that. Maybe I'll be in pirate garb the whole time. I'm not real sure. All in all, it'll probably take like 18 hours or something. And then if I can figure it out, I'd love to have it sort of work like where you guys could use your PP coins. Just quick reminder, you can PP grab every 15 minutes. You could use your PP coins to like add an extra star to the count. So 720 stars might be just like the start of it. And then you could use PP coins to require me to run more, or maybe run a specific one. Like maybe you could buy 100 coin star that I would have to get or something like that. And then maybe like every follow adds a star as well. I think that could be a lot of fun. Oh, Prof, hello, and enjoy your lurk. Sorry I missed you. So yeah, I'm super excited about all of that. While we're grabbing our PBs, let's do a shout out for Prof or Prof. Prof or Prof is the inventor coder of the PP coin. He is very much the godfather of this stream, as I often say. because he helped counsel me so much on the whole process and everything. Let me catch up with you guys. You guys have been chatting up a storm in here, and then we'll move over to art. Jack says, I had Thai curry for the first time 2 years ago, and I hate that I haven't been able to have it again yet. Yeah, Jack. Go get yourself some Thai curry, buddy. Is it hard to find around where you are? Suvi says, I want to love Indian food, but can't cook for shit, and the restaurants here aren't good. Okay, I could see that. Psycho is dropping Oh, okay. This is how to get legit coconut milk out of the coconut. No, I won't ban you. Links are welcome. I usually don't look at them directly on stream right away. In part just because I'm not super fluent at loading them up into the OBS yet. Petra says, there was no real night for a while and got used to it, and now that we have that hour or two of real dark again, it feels weird. That must be such an interesting phenomenon. I can't imagine my days moving that rapidly. Or rapidly is maybe the wrong word. Extremely. I don't think I could do the dark, because you guys have like 24 hours of dark too, right? On the other side of things, that would be too much. Bacon Guy was saying, yeah, Friday was a great time. That pummel party was so long though. Honestly, I was expecting it to be like a 2.5 hour thing, and I think we were streaming it for like 5 hours. It was a lot of fun, but I'm also really bad at modern games, is what I'm finding. Time was be the leader of the Twitch Mafia, and Dean be her informant, you know, like Robert De Niro and Ray Liotta. Very nice. Psycho's trying to vanish. Sorry, we don't have a vanish. We love Woe's baby. She's a real one. Woe's is great. Oh, we also have Wisdom of the Day. So those are our two new features that we added for today. Is our question of the day, and then our Wisdom of the day. I like today's Wisdom of the day quite a lot. Next time it comes around, I'll probably talk about it some more. Got a little deep fried action going on over there, or is it absurd? That'd be real fun, not gonna lie. Time played a fun, spooky short game last night called Slide in the Woods. Ooh. I thought she was playing like did she play that after security, the security booth game? I feel like I was around for security booth, but not that other one. Look at all these beautiful PP grabs. I'm so proud of you guys. I like PP, says Jack. Oh, there's Prop shaking booty at us. Thank you for the booty shakes. Oh, thank you for the follow, Nambies. I appreciate you. Nambies was also playing the pummel party with us on Friday. Nambies was slaying. I honestly forget who ended up winning, but Nambies was like right up there the whole time. If you haven't played Crow Country by Mouthwashing, I hear good things. Okay. Haven't heard of Crow Country, but Mouthwashing is a great horror game. Let me grab these and I'll dump them in the suggestions in the Discord. Any more suggestions, feel free to throw them in the suggestions channel. Discord coming up or no? It doesn't seem to want to come up. Wake up, Discord. Wake up. Okay, she played it after security booth. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, it was Nambi's first playthrough in Pummel Party, but they slayed. Chilla's art, yeah. Short, but really good. Chilla's art is like the ones that I was thinking of. Oh, Nambies, this is your first time here. Welcome, 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 welcome. It's so good to have you here. Let us know how your day and how your weekend was, if you feel comfy. We also have a question of the day that you can answer if you feel so inclined. Okay, Jack, bye. Have a good night. Thank you for being here. My rewards are disabled. Huh? I don't know what that means. This feels like a thing of me being a newbie and just not knowing stuff. First play, first win, a lot of firsts. GG's. So Nambies, you were the winner at the end of the day. It's been good. It's under 110. Ooh. It hit 119 over the weekend? No, thank you. That is awful. That's truly awful. Yeah, if the rewards were redeems, that's the case. So we did get the like affiliate notification. We can become affiliate at any point in time. I am still just not sure that I want to do it. And it seems like once you do it, it's hard to turn off like the program as a whole thing. And then it's not clear to me if once you do that, if you're sort of like perma-scuffed, you know, if they're like, okay, well, you tried it and you undid it, so now you can never do it again. Yeah, so for me, some of the things are like the ads. I don't necessarily want to like start having a bunch of ads with the stream. I don't really have like my own emotes that I would put in there right now, and I'd also be sort of comfortable just using 7TV. And then I think I sort of like how PPCoin operates. I don't have like all the infrastructure around that to make it exactly work the same as channel points presently, but I feel like that might just kind of be my angle for a while. I do know that like redeems and stuff are fun. And so I do want to like integrate more of those things, but I'm also fine with like a lot of redeems just sort of being for free. Like if you want to !fart, go ahead and fart. That kind of thing. So we'll see. We'll see where my head goes on it. Just Arizona things. I was gonna try to redeem something, but I don't have any points. So I clicked on it and it said your rewards are disabled. Oh, interesting. I didn't even know that it would be showing up. Krister says, I know one person who did leave the program, but she came back recently. Okay. Mostly because chat wanted the redeems back. Yeah, I totally get the, like, I'm also in some channels where it's just sort of nice, like watching your channel points rack up. I'm a huge like channel points hoarder. So I think that's partner affiliate should be safer. It ain't for the faint of heart. That's for sure. Yeah, that weather is nuts. I mean, Texas gets pretty bad, but I don't think it's not like that. It's not like that. If you don't want Bezos to make money on your back, that's your right as a human. Yeah, I don't even know if it's like totally like that. But she usually has no ads because they're set at minimum, but there seems to be no advertisers that want to run ads if you have adult content classifiers on. Oh, okay. That's a good way to scare them away, huh? Okay. Well, our just chatting session today has gone long, but that's good. I've greatly enjoyed just chatting with all of y'all. Oh, we're streaming in art apparently already. Well, it's all been a lie. I think with that, we'll move over to our art section. I'll see if we feel like doing our full hour of art and just sort of pushing stuff back. Oh, I should say, golf for our community games tonight. Golfers, show yourselves. Come to the links. When we get into golf, which should be an hour and a half at the latest, or like an hour and 10 minutes in the quickest. I'd love to golf for our community games tonight. So hopefully that's a thing that others will also want to do, because I can't play golf by myself. I mean, I actually could just play golf by myself. But it's so much more fun with other people. Nami says, other places get super hot too, but we got the infrastructure to handle that kind of heat. I feel super bad for those who are in not hot states that are getting heat wave. Yeah, that's true. Like, I feel like that happens all the time with like England, where they'll get heat waved and they will sort of like rightly be making a lot of it being like 90 degrees Fahrenheit or 95 degrees Fahrenheit, and other places are like, that's not really that hot, but it's like, but most people don't have like powerful AC. So it's like a completely different thing. Rexus is hot but true. Well, Bezos ain't making no money at all with that abysmal Ice Cube's War of the Worlds in the... Ooh, very nice part. In the social feeds lately. I can't totally parse that statement. I feel like I've missed a cultural movement of Ice Cube's War. Ice Cube's War of the Worlds. Art time, art time. Okay. So let's switch switchy screens. Let me get the different stuff ready. I will see y'all shortly. I might just continue yammering through this screen. Or not. The words are not really coming out of my mouth. Okay, I need to plug something in. My cord fell down. Let's see if I can do this without getting up. I did it. Oh, kinda. Okay. There we go. Let me make sure my screen is prepared. Interesting. Okay.